Seems like everything is actually working. All the fingers crossed. Good time of the day. Wake me up when September ends or when October is almost halfway done. I'm back and I just realized I'm actually streaming TFT again, which is the same game that I streamed before that involuntary break I took. Well, I hope you've all been doing fine or potentially even better than fine, hopefully even better than fine. And I thought this would be the perfect game to get back into the groove of things. Because TFT has this wonderful side effect that you can like talk with people as long as you play one of the PvE modes, which there are currently 2 actually. So Teamfight Tactics is no longer a pure PvP game. There's now the Talker's Trial, which we've played a while ago, and they added something new, which looks like this. And I was just thinking that this would actually make for a pretty cool, like wallpaper or something like it. I'm guessing the further you progress, the more of this mountain gets revealed. Let's put all the UI back so you actually know what we're about to check out. And yeah, I have no idea what this is all about. The last weeks and month have been a bit weird. I have barely played any games, so I have a backlog the size of this mountain, which I guess could be considered a good thing because we definitely won't be running out of games to play anytime soon. There's so many things that I've kind of, just like missed out on. But for today, it's this. And we're going to approach the approach, I guess. Complete the run to free chunk. I know Pengu, this I guess is our Shin, Powder Monkey, and is he just called Whiskers? Something like that? Kumixaro, hey there! Thank you so much for the sub. You're up for some PvP, PvE, TFT. I'm going to say that wrong so often. Thanks a bunch for the sub. Thanks a lot. Also, some of you were so generous and subbed while I was gone, so thanks a lot for that as well. I really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to thank you personally again when you show up. How have you been, Kumixaro? So, approach. We need to free chunk. I have no idea what celestial challenges are. I'm guessing they're like additional little difficulty things that make PvE challenging. Probably not quite on the same level as PvP, if you have good enemies. But I'll just stop talking and we'll check it out. I think that's easier. I know that there's these different guides. I've seen that because obviously the internet has to complain about the fact that 2 of them are paid to win, like that you have to buy them with money. But then a lot of people were quick to point out that that's not the case and that you don't really need any of them. Good. Pantheon, let's try. Why was there Kaisa for like half a second? You've been great. That is so wonderful to hear, honestly. I don't know what it is. Every year, I'm telling myself it's going to be different, but for some reason, winter, the cliche winter blues, never hits me quite as strong as like a summer blues. And I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's just that I don't like the season. It's too warm. So maybe. Who knows? Okay, so I don't have my little... Oh, I do have my Prancy. What do you do exactly, Mr. Pantheon? I should have maybe read that. Like, that was probably shown somewhere. Cell? That was probably shown in some explanation. Gain a movable Skyfall marker. Combat start. After 5 seconds, Pantheon leaps to the marker, dealing 6. So we're now just having, like, normal League characters in TFT. I mean, in a way, we already had that with the Unbound, like, tacticians. Interesting. So basically, where I want damage to happen, this thing goes. But I don't know yet where the damage in this game goes, so... true, we're still playing on the anime, like, fighting tournament patch in that set, so... You're going to leap after 5 seconds, so they're not going to be here anymore. Let's try this. Something like that. Go. Also, I think we're supposed to have sound, don't we? I don't think anyone currently has sound, and I'm not sure why. I'll check that in a moment. Choose an enemy boss. There are no boss modifiers in this zone. Okay, so I didn't get to choose, and there are no modifiers. Great. Where could the sound be? I didn't mute this accidentally or anything. Nope. It's always the same with this game, and I'm not sure why. The fact that you have the game separate from the launcher, for some reason, always makes issues. Everything is at 100%. Hey, Crazy Johnny, hello there. Thank you so much for the sub. 5 month, on a 5-month streak. Already healthy is one thing. I've been sick a couple times in the time that I've been gone, but I'm feeling better. So, yay! Hope you're doing good. Welcome back and thanks for the sub. Nope, everything should be right. TFT, what is your issue? Speak to me. That's the issue. Okay. No problem left that can't be solved. Andrew, hey there. Can you ask a question? I could be a horrible teacher now and ask, can you? But no, of course. I can't promise that I'll answer, depending on what you question, but sure. I mean, now we have a reason to, like, put the Pantheon here. My second name is Stara. Oh, you mean my last name? No, it is actually not. Because I'm not Czech, so when I took my husband's name, I didn't, like, feel like adjusting the name that way. And no, your English doesn't suck. No worries. It's very understandable. I don't know if I keep you. I can just give you a glove for now. So my name is not Stara, it's Stari. Which I know is the wrong form grammatically, if you look at the Czech language. But I liked it more that way. Yeah, I could just stick with the full-on English version and be called Miss Old. But Starry is nicer. Like a starry sky. Which is honestly what most people that are not Czech hear from that. This is always nice to have at the beginning. Why not? I don't think I'm playing for anything at the moment. Like, what are the sets I've usually been, like, the team compositions I've usually been going for? Oh, this was fun. This was a very experimental phase of trying to make these two archetypes work together, which is mentor. This one, this one, this one. Like these four are mentors, which have a fun side effect that they only really like work if you have one of them on the field or if you have all four of them. And these guys summon the mighty mech and you can just like stack nicely. When you actually pulled this off, it's a very, very nice composition. Mr. Starry and Miss Old would be crazy. I mean, there's always the choice when you marry someone not to change your name, right? So I'm guessing this composition could exist. This is just mostly Street Fighter, Wait a second, one more thing. Let me quickly check. Does this work now? Haha! Because I need the other chat. There we go. Yeah, by logic, I currently have...
We fight together.
I don't know where I'm going with this yet. I currently have basically the male version of the name. Because I wanted the same name. And I wasn't too fond of my old one. It's funny, I've been watching so much like professional League of Legends esports that my brain is now going like, okay, I don't think I've ever seen you in the last month in any match. The game seems to want me to play the crew, but that means I should like play reroll-ish. And I don't think if Is Swain in the set? Yes, he is. I think he's in Crystal Rose, if I'm not mistaken. I can show you. It's been a while. Ha! There he is. Look at him. My aha sounds like Sterax. I mean, if you live that long together, that kind of just happens at some point, I think. So, the crew gets better when you have 3 stars. So, rerolling is, let's say, encouraged. Sivir. There's one Crystal Rose character. Bye. I must say, while I'm not too fond of like the theme of the skin line, like this high hoity-toity high-class tea party, I really like this color scheme. I've been playing Crystal Rose Zyra a lot. Jump there. A random enemy gains an assassin's blade. Okay, so... Oh, I like this. It's like a negative augment. And random enemy gains the round 2 power-up. Summon a training dummy. Ew. Okay, I get extra money if I do that. Can I say no? No, it just gives me different amounts of money. Honestly, this is just more chaos, and I live for chaos in these games. So we're doing that. And I need some friends. I need a protector. But I think for now a sniper would be good. Attack caster. I like the new differentiation. Guys, thank you so much. It always makes me feel very humbled to come back and get all the support. Thank you so much for the subs, Stendis. Hi, it's Zina. Hello there. Thanks a lot. And I've seen you're one of the ones that subbed while I wasn't even here, so thanks a ton, Stendis. I hope you're all doing good. I hope your summer has been pleasant as possible. Fight. Who else is in the crew? Let them quickly fight, and let's take a look. We have Malphite and Sivir, and we have Shen, and we have Mr. I'm a dentist advertisement, and there you go. Twisted Fate. Bastion. Is Shen an edgelord? I guess. We have Bastion, we have edgelord, we have Protector, Sniper, Strategist. I see 2 Crystal Rose, 3 Crystal Rose. I see... What else do I see? Luchador is also 3 of them. Wraith, 2 of them. Battle Academy is 2. I'm trying to remember all of these. It's been a moment. 3 actually. 4. Huh. Battle Academy, Crystal Rose, Luchador, all of those could be interesting. Shen is definitely one of those champs. I like how, he's currently not really in the story of the season that's going on with League of Legends. Not actively, but it feels like it's always this undercurrent.
I'm here to win. That's it.
Are you? Are you here to win, Caitlin? You go. I always have this urge to talk with my characters. Or to like react to their voice lines. That happens, I think, due to the fact that when I'm playing TFT, I oftentimes play it on my phone. And I often play without sound. Because if you're out and about and you're playing a game on your phone, then either have headphones or don't use the sound. Bastion Edgelord. I feel like I'm overthinking this hardcore. This is the very first map on this like PvE challenge mountain. Rel. I think you can go bye-bye. I'm going to... I'm not actually getting... Oh, I just realized. I'm not getting, like, money here. So... nothing keeps me from doing this. And then this. If I understand this correctly. No, that's exactly it, Stendis. When I'm out and about and playing this on my phone without voices, then I'm not talking and I'm not hearing anything. That's the whole point. So when I'm here and I hear the voice lines and I'm basically in a room alone with this creature, and obviously you lovely people, but you're not in the room with me, I think so at least, then my brain is just like, I guess reacting differently to the game. It could be kind of interesting though, right? If I would just randomly talk out loud, answering to whatever my characters are saying. There is no sniper, I think, in the Crystal Rose characters. So either I need to go with Wraith or with Battle Academy. We'll see. Again, I am not even sure if any of this overthinking I'm doing at the moment is even remotely necessary. Like, seriously. I still need some 3 stars. Otherwise nothing really will happen. Ahoy! 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 Ahoy!
What is this game
Welcome,
that you're
people.
playing? That looks really interesting. Is it from Legends of Runeterra? Is it from Legends of...
Of League?
Is it
From Legends
is it
of League?
Runeterra?
No, it is not Runeterra. It is TFT. Hello, everybody. I hope you had a lovely evening so far. And I hope we can extend that a little more. You know that guy? I do too. Hello, hello, hello. Danvev, Bubako, Stanley Lovitz. Mario, thank you so much for the follows. We're playing TFT, and a PvE mode of TFT, of Teamfight Tactics, which is, in case you don't know, an auto-battler with the characters from League of Legends. That's sad. You hope you'll see someone win today. Has Sterak not been doing so well in his beloved Mega Bonk? Idorio, Gabika, thanks for the follows. So yeah, I've been slightly obsessed with everything League recently. Just a little bit. And so I thought for me finally being back here, where I belong, we're going to play some TFT. I was also thinking, I don't know if you're up for that, if anyone's interested, we could do some proper League of Legends esport talk tomorrow and go through like the world's pick'ems and stuff like that. Because, I don't know, I think that's always more fun when you do it with people. We shall see though. Maybe I will lose horrendously today and then I will not be in the mood anymore. Radek delivered 0 wins today. Hope the other half of his family can play better. Well, we have very different games that we play, so we shall see. We rarely play against each other because we are both ambitious as heck, and that's not the healthiest thing to do. Trust me. Hello, everybody. Hey, hey, hey. Impipix. Yeah, back. Thanks for the follows. So, we're playing our Shin's Ascent, which is a PvE mode in TFT, and I'm overthinking it hardcore because we just started, basically.
For tranquility.
Oh, that sounded slightly weird, Jana. Nothing else. Sure. I feel like I should slowly just use my items. We're already almost halfway done here. You know? Yes, there is now PvE in TFT. There's actually 2 different modes. There's Toka's Trial, which is like an endless wave clear kind of thing. And then there's this one, which is about fighting bosses. Mountain's Shadow. And you basically give your enemies augments that will fight against you, like this one. And you have characters with bonuses, like I can make Pantheon jump here. I actually really enjoy the PvE so far. Like, I'm a fan of the Toka's Trial. This one is completely new, Mr. Ratan, so we will figure out together how fun it is. I thought it's a perfect game for today because I planned to, and I'm doing so, to talk quite a bit with my chat. And that's always easier when you're not under a time constraint, you know? Cast abilities twice, but deal 20% less total damage. Gain 12, not 20. Attack damage and permanently gain 1% every 2 takedowns. More attack speed. Everything is all about attack speed. Let's do that. I mean, there is the idea of potentially going with these guys. But I'm currently more thinking about going with like a Wraith. Sniper has Wraith. What else did have Wraith? Did I dream that? No, Protector. Xante. Look at that, we finally have our first 3-star.
Heads up.
Fight! Everything is fun when you do it with love or good people. Or both! Yes, I agree. Even pretty boring stuff can be made much, much more fun if you don't have to do it alone. World of Warcraft released Legion Remix. I know! I'm actually really excited for it. I had a blast with Mr. Pandaria Remix. But I decided with Legion that I'm going to wait a bit because they're kind of releasing it in the same way as they released the original Legion. So it's like done in patches. So content is kind of time-gated. And I don't like time-gated content, so I'm just going to wait a little while to play some more. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that. Red 6. Thanks for the follow. Some names of yours, guys. Seriously. It's so difficult to say. I'm always thinking if it's even intended to. Second wind. Nah. Gain a lesser champion duplicator. Yes. Give me that.
What do you mean this doesn't look safe?
Give me that.
Another fight, another fee. Another fight, another fee.
What is the last word she said? Another fight? Another? I don't understand it. Huh. Magic tanks. We need more 3-stars. Because we want more attack speed. Paid reroll. Makes it a bit tricky, actually, right? Makes it slightly tricky to reroll for lower units if I level up. But I think it's slow enough that it doesn't really make a problem. Eh. Come to me. Zix is like such a little rat. Oh, he's screaming. Another fight, another win? Win could be, yeah. Gabika could be right. Could be right. I'm not even sure if most of these voice lines are actually like these champions' normal League of Legends voice lines. I would guess so, but the only time I really play a wide variety of champions is if I end up in ARAM. Sivir.
Heads up.
See, now we're running into a problem. Because if I click on this one once more, we're going to level up, and then it's going to be more tricky. But it also means I can put another sniper in, so could be worse. ARAM is the best mode in League. I must admit I'm very fond of Brawl. Just for the fact that it's like, oh, I'm in the mood to play something for like the next 10 minutes. And it actually is going to take 10, 15 minutes at most. But I'm really looking forward to what's coming to ARAM soon. I'm really, really looking forward to the... Wait, it's not called AARAM in League. How's it called? ARAM Mayhem, where you have augments, which is going to turn the whole thing even more random, and as someone that enjoys TFT and Arena, it's going to be fun. You don't want to give me more Sivers game, hmm? You don't like me that much.
What do you mean this doesn't look
What do you
safe?
mean? Yeah, it's basically as if Arena and Aram had a baby. It looks really fun. You're also excited for that, Kumaxara? I understand why. Maybe we can, like, when that is out, we are going to do another day where we collectively play some Aram matches together or something like that. You think Legion Remix is kind of must play from release because of all the snowballing? I get that. But I still don't like time gates. And I would much rather jump in a bit later than be annoyed that I have to replay the same thing to grind power. Nah, nobody would get banned from stream for performance issues. That's what we established earlier. Everything is more fun if you like it and if you have the right people with you. The end result is kind of secondary in this regard.
Another fight, another fee.
Has anyone seen some new anime or movie? I have so many things on my list that I want to watch, but backlogs from hell. How about you? Actually, I relived a part of my childhood
Another fight, another fee.
and watched the new, can you even say new? It's like a reboot of Magical Wings. Anyone know that? It's like a magical girl, fairy, fashion, fantasy thing. And the reboot sucks. Big time. Let's give it another run. Let's go. What do I say about Frieren? I can say two things about Frieren. Objectively, I can 100% understand why it's so beloved. Personally, I don't like it. All in Hand, hi there. Welcome. Oh, it's so nice to be back. So, I think we almost killed this guy. How do I dare? Yeah, I know. As I said, objectively, great show. Don't like it. I just find Frieren herself annoying and boring, and I just don't like her one bit. I don't know why. Also, as a German, the names kind of annoy me. The fact that they have random German words as names is just strange. What did I want to do? You can't stop rewatching Madoka Magica every few months? I mean, comfort food, be it in the nutritional variety or the entertainment variety, is always nice to have, right? Luzka, exactly. That's kind of was my experience as well. But yeah, I know that it's a kind of unpopular opinion. Don't know that one. Zoltrak song. Haha!
Heads up.
Beautiful. So now we're getting one free reroll. Nice. And we are collecting these things, but I don't think that really makes a difference. Not at all. True, All in Hand. Haven't seen you, like we haven't seen each other in a while because there was this little stuff happening in life, and summer blues is a thing. At least for me. I feel like I need at this point to just level up, or maybe just continue and this will end soon. Probably. Your class hates learning German because of the language? I mean, I guess for some people German can be quite tricky. It's not the easiest language. Not the hardest, but definitely not the easiest. But just after, like... I love learning languages. Oh, we did it. Awesome. That's what you get for overthinking the first round of this. Let's continue. Just from liking a lot of languages, I think German is fun. It's just like you have like little building blocks and you can stack them on top of each other. And like something, like you can just create something. You can just take one noun after the next one after the next one, and you have one long word and it has a meaning. And I find it funny. Cheers, Johnny. I am native German. Yes, yes. I am from Germany. You're not German, but when you hear the name in the anime, you hear something else. Uh-huh. Hey, Soraka. Let's try it, like, if the next one is actually a challenge, huh? Why did that count as play a game with 3 different champions? Do these count as champions? Well, Whisker, let's see. I want to play with Soraka. At level 6 it awakens and gains a specialization. Guardian is more powerful when awakened. Soraka also heals. She heals! Do we need that? But I like Soraka. Goat Lady reminds me of my Drenai, my Russian space goat. At round start, Zoe finds your random... Yeah, sorry, I am a sucker for randomness. Yes, Zoe, you're my friend. Right? Also, she's soon getting a really cool looking skin. Speaking of, I want to have a different Prancy. I have a soft spot for this particular, only this one, only this tactician, because she reminds me of my dog. There we go. Fight match. It's a nice thing. There's no queue here. I mean, even in German you can say Ambulance. So, like, that's always the thing with these comparisons, Johnny. Is the thing that oftentimes in German you can just, like use the same thing. But we're very descriptive. You're just like Krankenwagen is like sick person cart. Sick person car. Olamza, thanks for the follow. Where's my accent? I don't know. Some people say they can easily tell that I'm German. I don't want to play this again. And others are confused when I tell them that I'm German, so I'm not sure if I have an accent or not. You tell me. After 5 years of learning German, my most used sentence in German is, "Do you speak English?" Yeah, my most used sentence in Czech so far is "Mluvím jenom trochu česky." Are we fighting against Kaisa or Jana? Let's go Kaisa. Or Kaisa. Thanks for the loot. Ooh, duelist emblem. That's actually good. We are going to play Wraith. Wraith. Also, everything is better when I get to have my Naafiri on the map for a while. Speaking of Naafiri, you know? Look at him. No thoughts in his head. Not waiting in line for a Riot game in 2025? Well, as long as there are no other players, there's no need to wait. But yeah. Gain a Zac. He now bounces on the battlefield. Yes, please. That sounds fun. You love playing Nefiri too? Welcome to the club. Yeah, she's a... I love Nefiri, and this was a gift from my... there's something attached to it. From my mother-in-law. And I love it so much. I don't even like the hot dog skin all that much, but the packmates are just the best thing ever. Why did I get a fish? I should put something on the field, I'm guessing. Oh god, you have a grating voice, Rakan. Doesn't fit. Don't like it. I think the fish happened because I just get random loot. Like, something. Where do you like playing Nefiri, Gabika? Do you play her jungle? Mid? Top? I've seen her even be played as ADC by some crazy people. This game really wants me to play the crew this this round, like big time. But I don't want to. There we go. That looks better. Thrill Seeker. Heal for 15% magic damage dealt. On cast, take 8%. Too many numbers. Gain damage reduction for every 3 rerolls you spend. Oh! But damage amp? Kills heal 15% max health and grant 40% attack speed. Let's make Zac do push-ups. Why not? Why not? Sorry, Nefiri, you get to stay on the bench for a bit until I need your item. Oh yeah, she's still very playable in mid. Like, at least if you're not playing like high elo. I must say I like playing her top lane a lot. But that's also mostly due to the fact that I've recently enjoyed playing top lane, period. Because you're not so dependent on the people around you. And there we go, duelist icon. You know, guten Tag, Schmetterling, Riesengebirge und Pendelzug. That's an interesting combination of words. On higher level you have a less chance to get nothing from Zoe. Okay, there's this journey trek thing, I guess. Odds of higher quality loot, Zoe will be nicer and prank you less. I guess the pranks are the fish bones and stuff like it. I like Zac. Bouncy ball Zac. You don't like top lane? I understand. Isekai antagonist. We were talking about anime. Anyone else heard that Solo Leveling, the next season, will start being like produced in... I think it was like 2027. The enemy summons a magical hero from another universe to fight for them. The hero is equipped... Okay, this is pretty tricky, I guess. It gives me a lot of money. And I am a big fan of Isekai. Come to me. Stop with the boots and fish, Zoe. Not you. You. So... we're going to have one Nefiri as a lucky charm. What exactly is it you're doing? Your strongest Zac becomes a specialist. He now bounces around the battlefield. Bounces around in very, very, very slow-mo, basically. Fight! Look at him. Zac looks a bit like... Oh god, what is his name in English? Is it just Slimer? The green ghost from Ghostbusters? Okay, I might have made a mistake with that. Lesson learned. Don't take evil upgrades. Okay. That is... Okay, okay, okay. We're going to focus. Let's hope we managed that this time. Whoops. Just a small miscalculation on my part. Solo leveling is just aura farming. I mean, it doesn't have the deepest story. But even as someone that cares a lot about story, I still enjoyed it. I think it's mostly due to the fact that it's like one of the only shows in this, or like the only stories, the only manhwas in this regard that I've really consumed. I know that there's now 50,000, I became a sentient fridge and had to defeat the demon lords or something. But still. And the comic is just, like, the anime is cool, but the comic is just gorgeous. I love the art style. Ascend an additional time at level 7 and 10. Do I manage to get her 3-star? I don't even know if I reached that. Sure, no risk, no fun. Alice Seed anime. The Alice Seed. What is that about? Okay, let's see if we die now. Because I hope not, but there's always a chance that will happen. Oh, that's what it means that it becomes a magical specialist. Shall we just for fun build a Sterak's? Because why not? Let's see if we survive this round. Not sure if this upgrade on my Zac is actually an upgrade, honestly. Let me tell you that Echo is a problem. Like, just a little bit. But we did win. Yeah, it is a specialist now, so he wants AP damage build. But I wanted to give him Sterak's. Also, I can in theory do this now. Which might have not been the most clever thing. We'll survive. We need more Kales. I actually want this skin in League. I don't have a skin yet for Kale, and I actually do like playing her. And I think apart from Silver Kale, which is kind of difficult to get, in case you didn't know, I think these ones are really, really awesome. Come on, Zoe. I mean, not bad, but not what I wanted. This is better. No. When do I need to reach it? 3-6? Also, this looks like a symbol from Hollow Knight. Fight. I can always reroll the Sterak's. But it's good to know that there can be like some difficulty actually happening. The first fight felt a bit easy. I am not getting the one I want. It's kind of weird. I guess it's a bit like hyper roll, that I don't have to play around Econ. Don't kill my Kale. Thank you. Units that start combat in the back row begin Tempting, tempting, tempting. Nah. Nope, nope. Stupid boot! Again? I know I should build him defensively, but I still kind of have urges. Let's do that. Trial by fire. Fight! Isn't there also now a new like similar game mode? Ah! Yeah, maybe that was not so intelligent. I think I'm dead. Let's try again, and let's not pick Isekai and antagonist. That is actually pretty brutal. Holy moly, what is this again? Oh, reward track. Okay, I mean... Let's go! This time, no Isekai antagonist. But yeah, isn't there also now an idle, like an auto chess kind of game mode in Genshin Impact? Or like from them? Like this... I could swear there was like a Hoyoverse game like that. Huh. Again with this. Are we trying this again? Nah. Let's go the Nafiri route. And hopefully not die this time. Don't underestimate the Isekai protagonists, I guess. It's never a good idea. LSC is about a kind-hearted guy who discovers he has superpowers like other people called rankers, so he starts training Korean webtoon. It does sound like it. Let's fight Jana this time. Oh, Shin is not fun? I mean, I hope so. I hope it's going to be difficult. I like that. I do like it when things get tricky like that. But let's keep him a tank this time. I feel like that might be better. Also, you're going to get tiny, Kale. It's like a butterfly. Fight. LSC is good, a bit boring at the start, but then it picks up pace. Maybe I should check it out. I do think, like, all of these, like, Isekai, leveling, ranking, hunter, whatever stories make for great mindless fun. Gain a random completed item. Gain a Malphite. Nah. Got on the cradle and the silver spoon. Let's do best friends. And I am actually going to remember this time to use it. How about that? Fight. Now we just need a friend for Kale. She's so small. So yeah, as I've been mentioning earlier, I've been kind of having way too much fun with League of Legends, with the esports side of things. Anyone else excited for Worlds? Like, it's 3 days away. And I'm really looking forward to it.
Mundo's pain always at 0.
Mundo's pain always at 0? Like, see, Kale has a weird voice modulator and it's still easy to understand. That's how it should be. You must do your pick'ems. Yeah. As I said, I think I might do them tomorrow. Maybe not really on stream. Talk some tier lists and stuff like that. 2 enemies gain a Dragon Claw. Random enemy gains the Fairy Tail power-up. On cast, spawns fairies. That sounds fun. And looking at the money, it seems like this should be easier. That's nice. Duelist emblem. How about you, Nafiri? And I can put you in now. That is one away, otherwise best friends doesn't pop, so I can do this instead. I think that's better. Create a perfect copy of this champion with the same items equipped that deal 20... Attacks grant attack speed. Yep. We have increased attack speed already from our shrink ray, so this sounds like a good idea.
Always at 0.
What do I want? This. Fight! The music doesn't quite fit what's going on the field. It's so ethereal and pleasant and relaxing. Oh, I wanted to click on that. Another sword, you say? This time I'm locking it. Fight! Look how small my Kale is in comparison to normal sized one. I would like to have those fairies. Maybe it was not the best pick, because my boss I'm going to fight is Janna, who will be also in the back line. Huh.
Mundo's pain always at 0.
He does say Mundo's pain always at 0, right? I am not imagining things. I would like 2 rods now, please, and thank you. This is going better than the previous round, I must admit. But that's not all that much of achievement. Yeah, see, now it's going to get interesting. I think I'm going to do this. Hello, Nafiri. And... I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this, because I really don't want to lose this round. So fingers crossed this will work. Yes, please. And... I think I'm also going to do this and this. Fight! I should have Swain no matter what. That's the meta? Is it now? Oh, I put Mundo there and he ruined the best friends setup. Come on, Nico. Don't be annoying. Helicopter lizard. So many fairies. I like Swain. But I don't think he fits this comp. 1% attack speed. Lose all champions. Nope. Nope, I don't want to randomize. If this would be Pandora's bench, that would be different. Gain 11 free shop rerolls. Units that start... Ah, okay, this one again. Yes. Let's try once more. I need... This was not the most intelligent thing I've ever done. This is the wrong comp for that. Yeah. The biggest problem, the biggest celestial challenge is not whatever I pick here, it's when I forget what I'm trying to play. Fight. This makes me realize for the first time, I think, that the comps that the enemies are playing, like, it doesn't change every round, right? Syndra is always here in the backline. A random enemy in the front 2 rows gains a Sunfire Cape. A random enemy gains Blade Nado power-up. Attacks deal physical damage. Sure. I'm going to go by the logic that, like, lower money means less problem. Maybe. Potentially. Not 100% sure. I feel like in these compositions, I should usually try to get Zac to 3-star as well. But I don't think the game wants to give me Zac 3-star this time.
I choose this fight.
Could be worse. Although I don't really need the duelist this time. I guess we could switch it up a bit. And... Lee Sin exists in multiple versions, right? That's what he does. You can choose if you want him as Juggernaut, as Executioner, or Duelist. So I could run him Duelist. But that would mean... Huh, we'll see. It is like that, so more money usually means the harder challenge. I wonder if that's balanced, though. Like, if it really... Like, if having this much more money is really worth it, a much harder challenge. I mean, 35 gold for the anime protagonist, the isekai protagonist, was pretty crazy. Holy hell, Nico. Almost as annoying as on the Rift. Caitlyn really wants to join the party, but I won't let her. They're just yelling at this point. Bum 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 bum. Maybe it has a bigger impact to play around like your econ with those celestial challenges if you're on the higher tiers of the mountain, because it does feel like at this point it's a bit pointless. Shoe again. Always with these shoes. Haha! That's great. Boom Shake! Hey there! Thank you so much for the tier 3 sub for 51 months. Those numbers. Thanks a ton, and long time no seen indeed. Long time no seen to you as well. I hope you've been doing well. And thank you. I just cut like this much hair off again from my head because I got pissed off with it. And now I'm much happier. How's your summer been? I hope well. I hope it's been going well. I think I should just switch Kale to the other side so she can deal with the Nico faster. That's probably the way to go. Because this thing is a problem. Ouch! Oh god, that was close! Oh god, that was close. Yeah, let's put you here and see if that makes a difference. And let's put you here. Something like that. Come on, Kale. Deal with the annoying chameleon. Thank you. So let's see if this setup is better, because currently it certainly seems that way. I mean, Kale is now also unlocked. Level 6 is kind of good for her. Just a little bit. Reward or shoe. 3 gold. Blue Froggo, hi there. I want. Let's deal some more damage, because why not? Mundo really wants level 3. New job, less work, more money. Ooh. No wonder you're feeling happy. Isn't that the dream? That combination of things? Congratulations. Go, Kale! I always love it when she's just with her sword and spews waves of damage. Oh, that happened. Yoo-hoo! That worked out much better than what we did before. The Merchant of Mayhem. Okay, Timo. What are you all about? So, now we unlocked Crest with Powder Monkey. 3-cost boss with a modifier and 2 celestial challenges. These also were 2, right? But it was a 2-cost boss and with no modifier. We shall see. But first, what are you all about? Gain +1 team size. 3 and 4-cost champions no longer appear in the shop. 5 costs appear earlier. Okay. A Merchant of Mayhem indeed. Wait a second. What does that mean? I want to go home. 3 and 4 costs no longer appear. So I mean, that could be kind of fun, right? If I would imagine, like, you would have no Malzahar, no Kisante. Like, no Udyr, who cares? You could add a Duelist and a Juggernaut. What are Duelists? Kai'Sa is a Duelist, but Viego is also one. But it's a 3-cost, doesn't exist. Could add Naafiri again. What is Kai'Sa? Kai'Sa is... Oh, true. Supreme Cell. Supreme Cell. I don't think there's a Juggernaut in there. There's Vi. Huh. Wait, that's a 4-cost though. That doesn't work. Okay, this is interesting. And I might be willing to give it a shot. Let's switch to Teemo for a second. I want to play with her. That's my favorite skin for Soraka.
Vandal Scout Teemo, reporting for duty.
Okay, you don't talk during a game, right? Please tell me you don't talk. Let's try. Also, new Prancy. What are we doing? I want the... How's it called? Toxitorium? Haha, Toxitorium. That's the name. There's a Prancy for every day. That's not what I actually wanted to change. I wanted to change the boom. Something purple. Oh yeah, that's the one I got, like, in the freaking in-game shop. How do you separate? There's the things you can buy with... In TFT, there are things you can buy with, like, the RP, the real money currency. But there's also a shop segment that you can buy with, I guess, in-game currency, right? That's the differentiation. Let's do this, and let's see how it goes. I think it's kind of fitting that I'm, like, using a map from Arcane. to fight against Powder Monkey. He looks so fluffy, I want to scratch his belly. It looks like a
Vandal
cat.
Scout Troop Leader Timo, at your service.
We fight together.
Let's do that. Where do these come from? Do you give me rerolls? No. I kind of like the Powder Monkey, the celestial one. This one. It's kind of cute.
Beaten by girls.
Fortified. Allies starting on star-cursed hexes. The frick are star-cursed hexes? The enemy team starts combat with increased durability, which decreases over time. Sure, why not?
Our duel begins. Our duel begins.
These looking pretty good. So does that mean I'm going to face a Mighty Mech team? There's a Lucian. Maybe. Champions that aren't holding items have a 50% chance to drop 2 gold on death. I mean, I could do this. Okay, do we want to have something that actually helps with the game? Or do we want mayhem? I'm playing Timo, who's literally called Mayhem Merchant, Merchant of Mayhem. So... am I doing this? This might bite us in the butt. Sure. That is actually not horrible. Wait a second, let's quickly... So, we're not playing you, and we're not playing... Wait. Okay, where's my Juggernaut team that I've been playing? This one. We're not playing Lee Sin. We're not playing Udyr. So if instead we're adding Dr. Mundo... No, he's already here. It's perfect! I'm going to just shut up and we're going to play. Martin Damol, hello there. Hi, hi. Ay, 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 ay. I was just wondering why the enemy units are so much bigger, but that's the boss modifier, right? The increased durability.
Mundo's pain always at 0.
Every time I level up, I get a Mundo. So let's do that. And let's add Nafiri to the party. I do miss the loot bombs from Zoe, I must admit. Those are a fun addition. There should be like a fun patch where you can activate them all at the same time. And you have just all of those guardians or whatever they're called. A random enemy gains the final boss power-up. Gain Omnivamp and an allies die, gain damage amp. Summon a storm that copies some of your damage. Sure. Isn't that the Volibear effect from Huh. From a couple sets ago, if I remember correctly. Final Ascent.
Our duel begins.
I don't like it that they get so much bigger. That shouldn't happen. Shouldn't be allowed. But so far it didn't really help them. So I think that's a good thing.
Mundo's pain always at zero.
Also, why does this game want us to play Mundo so bad? Like, if I do this, we're literally getting another one.
This not hurt a bit.
There we go. And now we're one step closer to Kale leveling up. Because Mundo is OP. Easy! I must say, I don't think I've... Is this also a skin in League of Legends? The Luchador skin? I feel like the only Mundo skin I ever see played is the lawyer one. Where he has the sunglasses and the weird suit. What do you do again? 3 and 4 cost champions no longer appear in the shop. That's what you do. Huh. But what does that mean for my, like, probabilities when leveling up? I like how they just go at the beginning of the match. I do need some stronger frontline items, I think, because it's quite hard to bite through the front lines at the moment, the way they are. Oh, there she is. Hello, Senna. And Mighty Mech, as expected. Look, that's already a step in the right direction, at least. This, not so much. I would really like to 3-star Kale. They're getting too big for my liking. What does Senna's attack do here? Over 1 second, deal physical damage in a line through the current target. Enemies after the first target take less damage instead. When no targets are left, regain mana based on the time remaining. Okay. I think the setup works better. Choose one of 3 components. A combat start, and whenever the Shadow Realm strikes, Wraith champions gain 6%. Okay. Gain 3 random components. Some of these augments really make you do math. It's like, enemies take 1% damage as bonus true damage. Increase by 1% up to 20% every time they take damage. Okay, that's actually not as bad as it sounds at first glance. This is not... I mean, Zac and Kale are our primary damage dealers. So maybe this is the way to go? Your team gains 20 health for each unique item they're holding. Your team gains 5 health, 1% attack damage, and 1% ability power. I think this is better. Is it though? Let's go with this. Okay, one more Kale. We can do that. Why do I have Zac? Come on! Ah! Jin, you're useless. Sorry to say, but nobody likes you. That's not true. Jin was one of my favorite units, and TFT said that was all about music, the remix Rumble. Because he had the Maestro skin. And if you had free slots on your bench, he summoned violins. Violins that caused violence. And a lot of it. Minion Pinata. Oh god, we're definitely not doing that. The enemy gains a melee minion equipped with an unstable treasure chest. When the holder dies, grant a temporary completed item to 4 allies. That is also dangerous as fuck. But I would rather have that than fight freaking Elder Dragons every round. Oh, but this is fun. I like this mode. So this thing, basically, wouldn't it be better for it not to die at the beginning? Thank you, finally. And now I can level up. Kale levels up, beautiful. I have another Mundo. And I can, in theory, add another character.
Hesitate.
Oh, actually.
A great day to fight.
I also want that, but this is more fun. Sure, why not? Fight! Maestro is really cool. Remix Rumble in general. The next remix I think that TFT is getting is the one with the dragons, which I forgot the name of. Yeah, that treasure chest is dangerous. But I think trying to kill it last is the way to go. The little minion here.
Mundo's pain always at 0.
All the Mundo. I don't want to get rid of Nefiri, but let's quickly do one thing. So this is currently our team. I think we could do this. No, Set is not there because Set is a 4 cost. Luchador. 5 costs exist. So we could do something like this. Lee Sin can be turned into a Juggernaut or into a Duelist. Like something like this could work. I guess. Might just work. What else do I want on you? Maybe I should focus on giving some, like, more frontline items. Many people from TFT hate it though. Which one? The one with the dragons or the one with the music? The one with the dragons, I remember a lot of hate, a lot of drama when it released. Because the dragons were such unique units. You know what? Let's do that. Gwen, I have some gloves for you. And I think I'm just going to level up now, because I want those 5-star units. Really? The music set? I never heard any drama really about that one. In retrospect, many of them are like, I think, more loved than when they were active. Because you usually prefer the things that you can't have anymore over the things you can have. Uh-oh, I see a problem here. I don't think Gwen can do that. Ow! What hurt me that much?
This not hurt a bit.
Don't test me.
The last TFT set that you played was space themed. Wait, wasn't that like set 2 or 3? That's been a while. That's been a while. That was, I think that was one of the first ones that got remastered. Or like, not remastered, remixed, as in brought back. Yeah, that sounds about right, I think, Moxaro. Okay, I understand the argument that it was kind of easy comparatively to like fish for the right emblems thanks to the headliner mechanic. I think I'm just enjoying playing the game more than like thinking too much about it for that to be a problem for me. I just enjoyed the music a lot. Mixing country and punk and KDA together and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, the interesting thing about TFT is I did climb in the past. I do always try to get to gold to get my victorious tacticians. But I don't have any urge at all to like do that again. And especially not with the set like Remix Rumble, which I just found so entertaining. Like the mechanic and the style and everything, the characters and the skin lines that they chose, it just was like mwah. Lucky Chef, thanks for the follow. What do I think? Will I survive this? I feel like the Callista is becoming an issue. As she so often is. Although not in pro play all that much at the moment. The durability is an issue. Big time. Yep. I would have to, like, have Kale focus here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Better setup. Akali needs to die, and then those idiots in the back line need to die. Basically. Mentor. Also, I'm wondering if this character, Kobuko, this guy, look at him, he's adorable, if he ever makes it into League of Legends. Because he's actually a TFT unique unit. So what? Am I getting passive income? Like interest? I guess so. I'm confused. Leveling up doesn't really make a difference right now. What do you give me? You give me damage reduction. Might actually be very, very helpful, to be honest. I would maybe do it this way, just so this thing lives even longer and doesn't spread its items too soon. A tank Yordle would be a fun addition. I mean, I guess Rumble counts as that, right? Yeah, maybe was not that good. And I'm out. I find it kind of mean that my enemy gets to have so many lives and I have 2. Hard-fought multiplier. Yes, indeed. So, I wonder how much the, like, how's it called? The why am I in the world screen? I wonder how much this journey track actually affects things. Because you do get a lot of upgrades. Like, this feels a lot like what you get from a roguelite. Like the passive upgrades. You get that way. After losing a life, gain an item component. Yeah, stuff like this would probably make a lot of things easier down the line. Let's not use Teemo again. I don't like that. I think I would like to try Soraka. Start with the Soraka's Guardian unit. At level 6 it awakens and gains a specialization. I want to try that.
Let me guide you.
Let me guide you. Sure, why not? I'll let you guide me, Mrs. Space Goat. Isn't it lovely not to have any cues? And it would be even nicer if the screen would now appear and we wouldn't stare at a black nothingness. There we go. Dark Flight Frenzy. Ah, Soraka's Guardian. Cannot attack or move. When you reach level 6, it awakens and opens an armory to select a specialization. Okay. I'm tempted to give this nonsense another shot. I'm not sure if it's a good idea in this game mode. But why not? Why not? I like summoning. Punkt. Nothing else. I like summoning in games a lot. Senna and Darius. Enemy units now deal bonus damage and all of their damage is converted to physical damage. Enemy units summon a 1-star less copy of themselves. Ugh, no. Ugh. Don't want that. Let's have that as a baseline until we get the units we actually want. I feel like that might be a good idea. I think this was pretty bonkers the first time I had it. Give me gold. Especially for the fact that I want to play a completely different comp than what I currently have. I think having more econ would be good. Especially if I want to play something that needs level 9 to work. I would like the monkey much more if it wouldn't have those symbols. Choose a gold generating artifact. Would you look at that? All that shimmers and all that's gold. Attacks and abilities execute enemies below 12% of their maximum health. Executions have it. Let's do that. More gold for everybody. And my Nafiri gets a belt. Doesn't she already have a belt in this? I mean, kind of. It's more like a vest than a belt. It's my least favorite chroma for that skin, I think. It's just so bright neon pink. Yeah. Oh, we're having a bit of a mirror match here. So what, the powder monkey is using my own build against me? Give me all their money. We want 30, right? Up to 30, yes. So 30 gold is the goal here. I like Soraka a lot. She's such a simplistic champ, but the concept of self-sacrificial healing is just intriguing. Haha, nice. 2 enemies gain a Bramble Vest. A random enemy has a completed item upgraded to its Radiant version. I'm going by money, I guess. Which one the game thinks is easier to deal with. There we go. Why am I not getting a single like low-level unit? I mean, so far it's going pretty well, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, he's dead. Stupid monkey has all my items. Go, Nefiri! Go! Tanky dog! It's always fun when you play Nefiri, especially in the earlier mentioned top lane, and you play her in a more, like, not assassin-y build, but more bruiserish. You survive so much more than most of your opponents ever think. Let's get to level 5, not 10. And let's use some rerolls so we get this, exactly. This is the kind of stuff that I was looking for. Oh yeah, you're a frontliner here. I would also like this one, exactly. Is it now time to get rid of my Nefiri, is the question. I think it sadly is. Even though I would like... Backline attacker, Oddity holds the front line, unleashes a barrage from the backline, Guardian becomes attack marksman. What do we need more? Front, 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 back, front, back, front. Wait. Who are you? Is that Lucian? I think that's Yon. The Guardian's role can change to fit the new item. Equipped with an unusual item. Yes. Oh god, we have an assassin. We have an assassin golem. I mean, why not? He's going to jump in the backline, which actually can help us a lot. That might have been really, really lucky, honestly. Good choice, Soraka. I'm proud of you. You trained your rock friend well. We're not using Kabuko yet. You're going to stay out for a while. Or actually, maybe it's slowly time to phase out Kale. But not yet, because I need the other ones. Which one should die first? Which one makes more problems? I don't like you having Kale. Let's kill her first. Doesn't show like damage dealt by enemies or something like that, right?
How they
Nope.
try.
Not yet boss fight time.
My heart is iron.
Oh, it is. I feel like now that they have the super cell thingy, now it might actually be like the supreme cell, not super cell. Might actually be better to put the assassin here. Fight! Is that the Ink Shadow skin line? I think so. Sometimes it's really interesting how when you pick a specific chroma, of a skin line, it looks completely different. Gives a completely different vibe. Oh god. I see issues in the future. Monumental issues. I mean, this was a boss fight, but still. Holy. Why are we fighting the same boss twice in a row? Did I miss something? Question mark? Potentially.
I may fail, but I won't quit.
Which mentor is still missing? Yasuo, right? Yasuo is a 3 cost? Yes. So... I could do this. And then hope we're getting a Yasuo. We're getting everything but a Yasuo! God damn it! Okay, let's see if we can build something here that makes sense. I don't need you. I need one mighty mech. So this is good. So now I have Galio as a friend. I like that. Can I... If I make the Guardian jump behind this guy, or like somewhere around him, I wonder if that's enough to taunt, basically, to like keep him there. I'm not sure. I don't need... Okay, see, now we're talking. Now we're talking, actually. Okay, so... Kale and you go bye-bye.
One blade, one purpose.
Oh true, Yasuo is Illidan. Which is a great sentence to say. So, Yasuo joins the party. Kabuko joins the party. You join the party. 4 mentors. Beautiful! That's what you want to see. I don't know if any of this matters at all. we shall see. Okay. You want magic casting items, right? Bonus attack speed, always good. Who is the one that's most likely to tank some stuff? Let's do that, and let's do that. Not really the type of items I would go for normally for you. But I guess better than nothing. Also, anyone else think this looks like an adult version of soccer? Especially even like here in the picture. Abilities cost 15 less mana. Summon a storm. Okay. Damages damage 30%, shreds and sunders enemies for 6 seconds. Deal 5% increased damage against I mean just for the storyline. Just for the storyline it should be Stormbender, right? Like Sokka learning some bending would kind of fit. But Skypiercer could be interpreted as a boomerang, and I think that is way funnier. Sure, let's do that. There's probably more intelligent ways to build this. Not probably. There are. Senna... Which one would be better to, like, take out fast? I feel like Kaiser is the bigger problem. Do we think we survive this? Let's find out. Let's find out now on this new episode of Avatar at Last Airbender. That was a pretty good win, I think. Mentors for the win.
You lose.
Haha, you lose. Let's see if we can continue this. Explosive growth. At the start of the next 3 rounds, gain 12 XP. Ooh. I mean, I'm currently level 7, and I would love to get to level 9. Because that would mean... Where's Lucian? There is Lucian. Why is he not on the list? I guess because he's not there for the full build. I feel like I should try 12 XP, 24. It's like what? Half a level at this point? Something like that? Meh. Your 4 cost and 5 cost champions gain 4 cost and 5 costs for 1 and 2. It would be Jarvan and Yone, which I both don't have yet, so that doesn't really make all that much sense. He looks so much like Sokka. So much. Gain sparring gloves. Nah. Every 3 seconds, champions in your rightmost bench slot grant your team 3 attack speed per slot. Every 3 seconds, champions in your 3 rightmost bench slots grant your team 3% attack speed per slot. Okay. But what if I want to try to get to level 9? I'll keep this for now. I'm not going to use it. And I'm going to put this on you. At least there's no boss this time. So we should take Kai'Sa out. That's comparatively easy. Right. Also, we can save some money now. If we survive this. The storm might actually be dealing more damage than I would think.
I am
Tracker Wolf. The enemy gains a Merc Wolf that will reposition itself to jump at the strongest backline chair. Ew. A random enemy gains the Essence Share power up. On cast, nearby allies gain mana. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds much less tricky to deal with, honestly.
But I won't quit.
I think we're still fine. We're still going to get rid of this thing. This thing called Kaiser. I hope it's fast enough, though. Jace is always making problems. Bleeda! Hello, hello, hello. It's going well. It's going well in the game, and it's going better in life, so there's that. I hope you're doing well.
One blade, one purpose.
One blade, one purpose. I feel like I would like some actual, like, exactly magic items for you. You don't really have, like, additional things that give you additional damage power and ability power from attack damage and ability power, that's the word. So this gives you more ability power from that, but is that worth it? I'm going to give you a staff. Just because which magic user that thinks highly of themselves doesn't have a staff? What would you like? Nothing here, really. You're an attack fighter, right? So why don't you have a sword? You already have one, now you get another one. You can be a bit like your brother. Although it does, like, this splash art looks a bit as if he has two swords already. But I think the second thing in the background is the sheath. Why do I have you? I'm not going to play you. Will I? No. More gold, more attack damage for Rise. Rise, prove yourself and rise. Let's do this. I think we should still be fine here. Hopefully. Still not 100% sure who I should be focusing on. Let's put you here so you can deal with the Jace head on. I'm thinking about getting rid of the Kobuko. Awesome. Every time I say and read that name, I think of Osombuko, which is a delicious dish. Yeah. I'd rather have more damage for Rise. Let's see! How does the game choose where I even the freaking water bending, where I put the storm? Aquatic Armageddon. That's not actually the storm. Where is the storm coming from? Like the orange circle. What the heck? True, I didn't even pick the storm. Now I'm confused. Even Shroud? Maybe.
I choose this fight.
Do you now? You choose this fight? Let's do this, and why not? Let's put another Rise in there. Can I give items to the thing? I don't think so. We could build another Sterak's Gauge, just for reasons. Actually, good luck charm, right? Let's do that. And I think I might actually... Oh, true. Karma is also a thing. For my mighty mech. Please don't die. Is that your ability? Summon a firestorm. Yes, it is, actually. Maybe I should flip my backline. Because honestly, that Kale is doing way more... the right side of the enemy team is doing way more annoying things here with Kubuko. I'm going to just get you. I don't need you necessarily yet, but... Again with the Lee Sin. Not who I want.
Our duel begins.
So in theory... in theory... I now just need the correct amount of gold to level up, and then I have the next level Mighty Mech. I don't think we will get there. Just a thought. Hey, this is better. Hello, Jarvan.
Challenge.
I would like you to be here, but I don't think I currently have a good unit. Ah, actually, I do have a good unit to replace you with. We have too many things in the front line. And actually, I can move you. And... I think I might... Yeah... I don't know. This one is Radiant, so maybe I should focus on getting the Zek down. So maybe we'll just leave them exactly where they are.
Brace yourself.
The thing is, I won't get to level 9. For the simple reason that either I die or the enemy dies next turn. Next round. Which means we won't get the glorious Mighty Mech. What do I want? Yeah, that's okay. This is the last round, right? Frick. So, quick reassessment. Could I reach 76 somehow? Because I don't think so. This is 2, 5, 7, 10, 11, 12, 16? 16, and I could get like another... 16 would be 60. Huh. Can I get 16 more? I don't think so. I could sell Rise and I would get more money. I could sell, like... But then I would guarantee lose. So this doesn't really make that much sense, sadly. Shucks. Stupid game ending too early. You know? It's a real problem to have.
I love a challenge.
Let's instead use our money to, like, make our team as good as possible, I guess. Another Rise. What the heck? I don't really need that. Nope. I would like another one of these. I don't need you. Nope. Nope.
Righteous retribution.
In theory, we should win this. You could probably really challenge yourself if you say that, like, you always have to pick the more difficult thing. Oh? Are we winning this though? Yes, we are. So Raka is healing our friend Udir too much. Ta-da! That worked better than I imagined. Also, why you're suddenly not celestial anymore? You're just a normal monkey now. I unlocked Chef Pantheon, I guess. Because why not? Okay, game, you want me to check out my pass. I understand. Sure, give me those things. The mystery icon and the Jinn were definitely important. Let's check out what we're getting. 3, 2, 1. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Could have been much worse. Unlock permanently. Woohoo! So now you get a 4-cost boss with a modifier and 3 celestial challenges. And I feel like the higher you're getting, especially with some of you already having experienced Ocean, I'm guessing that I should be a bit further down this path to have a better chance at that. Gain an additional 5 gold. After being reduced to 1 life, all allies that were fielded last combat permanently. Yeah, these things do sound like quite the upgrade. I mean, I like that. I like the fact that it is a roguelite, that it wants you to like continue playing like that to unlock these upgrades. And I guess you could always be good enough and get lucky enough to still make it through, no matter what. That's the crux of things. Is crux actually a word used for something like that? It's pretty. I wonder if somebody, like, if this exists somewhere as a wallpaper, like as a moving wallpaper. I really like it. But I think I'm going to wrap up today's stream right here. I wanted to check out this new mode. I hope you enjoyed this little foray, this little climb up the mountain. It's certainly interesting. I love the fact that they're adding, like Riot is adding so much PvE into their PvP games at the moment. Like you have this stuff, and even in League of Legends itself, you have so many experimental modes that try various things, and I hope, for example, Swarm is going to come back in some point. Exactly. I kind of missed that too. I just love the variety. So I think it's never a wasted resource to explore these other side options in these games. But for now, I'm going to say, well, depends where you are, but I'm going to say good night. I'm going to go find and cuddle my creature, my dog. And yeah, I think we might see each other tomorrow, if you're up for that. So have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. And see you soon. Bye-bye.